Wanted to give you guys my first impressions on the Badlands Calor not shorts, but pants and top jacket. It's advertised as heat reflective, water resistant, wind resistant. I can tell you it is definitely fulfilling the role of heat reflective. This stuff, it's super thin material for being advertised as, a cold weather outfit, but it is dense. Like it just feels dense. I would liken it to for anyone who's ever worn like a Gore-Tex rain jacket before. Military members would be familiar with that kind of that's almost stiff feel material. This, on the other hand, though, does not have that swishy noise sound when you walk around. Very soft on the exterior, very quiet with the movements. Pretty flexible too. I noticed on the knees for these pants has this articulated patch over the knee here so that it has a little bit of flex to it. Just below the knee on the sides on both legs is a zipper that goes down to a button at the bottom there. So if you need to take it off with your boots still on, that will make that simple and easy. On the right hand side, you have one pocket on the thigh, two pockets up top. They do open kind of wide at the bottom, so if you're sitting in the stand or even just walking around, water will end up getting in there eventually, which is kind of a bummer, but not the end of the world. I mean, there's a myriad of things you could do to fix that. Also, just don't have anything in those pockets. You have zipper pockets up here on either side, and then you have two hand warmer pockets. They advertise them as, but just regular pockets down here in the pouch. Yeah, Velcro on the wrists. Not great. I mean, everybody hates having Velcro on things when they're hunting. I think it's just unnecessary noise. But in terms of quiet Velcro, this is certainly quieter than the average. It's got kind of a rubberized tab with really small, tight plastic catches the hook portion of the hook and pile that is Velcro. But the hooks are real small. They grab on well, but they don't make a ton of noise when they rip off. So adjusting that, in the absence of a deer being within earshot, you should be fine. Of course, you don't want to make too many adjustments while the deer are coming in, anyways. But yeah, the zippers themselves are really nice quality. You can tell that they are water resistant, not waterproof. This is it's not rubberized. It's not coated with anything. Just a standard zipper on all the pockets to include the fly and then the pocket on the hip here. So water will get in eventually, like I said, but I don't have a problem with bringing stuff out. I mean, the only thing I ever bring out with me that would be an issue would maybe the phone, but you put that inside the jacket and in a pocket on your inner layer, you'd be fine. This is definitely a layering system setup. It's not meant to be worn in the absence of base layers and a mid layer. Um, it's keeping me warm, but that's just because it's 95 degrees outside, and in here it's probably a solid 78, 79 degrees. So I'm already kind of warm and the environment's warm. But in the colder temperatures, this is going to get cold pretty fast, so you're going to have those base layers. Personally, I'm pairing it with Muddy's nucleus base layer system. So I'll have the pants and the top and the gloves and the socks as well. To keep me kind of warm, insulated inside, and it should reflect a lot of that heat that nucleus system projects out with that battery-powered, heating units, elements in each one, back at me, which should double the warmth. And then, I mean, we'll see how it performs. It was a good budget call, though. I was pretty happy with it. What I really liked that I didn't see in the advertisement, some of you guys might laugh, but I don't know, anyone over the age of 40 is not too offended by a pair of suspenders, I don't think. But I really enjoyed having the suspenders on there. Quick attachment tabs that come out real easy. That is a plus and a minus, as if they're not tight, that's just going to come out real quick, and then you'll have just a metal thing slinging around behind you, slapping into trees in your stand and making a bunch of noise. But when you tighten them up, they stay pretty good clipped in there. And I really enjoy having this because with previous setups that I had used, a big issue was just keeping the pants up. I don't have a lot of junk in the trunk, so everything falls down eventually. I fight this constantly. Suspenders are going to help a lot with that. Yeah, it's got belt loops on the sides as well. Just, you can add a quick belt on there. Double belt loops with little clip attachments if you needed to put a carabiner on there to attach anything to your body. Quick and easy. Yeah, I think they're going to do really well. I'm enjoying them so far. I'd read from the tags for you, but I think you guys are probably a little, well, proficient at researching these things on your own and forming your own opinions. But for me, I think this is going to do really well. This is going to be my cold weather setup along with a layering system underneath, again, from Muddy. And I'm pretty happy with the setup.